What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Noah here, back from the Quite Unique Media Group. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I have something a little bit different for you. You guys could see all the SWAT and the fire trucks and the military near me. By the title of this video, you probably already know what we're about to get ourselves into. It's the presidential escort. No, we're not going to be escorting the president, but ladies and gentlemen, we do have an awesome United States Air Force One mod, which is really freaking cool. I'll leave all the download links down below. Let's go in first person so you guys can see a lot more of it. If you guys don't know what Air Force One is, pretty much the plane that, or it's the name of the plane that the, president flies on. We have Air Force Two all the way down there. You can't see it right now, but this is the huge Boeing that the president will always fly on. Only when the president's on it will they call it Air Force One, from my knowledge at least. I don't know, what they do. I know that there are exactly 2 United States Air Force One planes, because, there's got to be a backup, I guess. I don't know. I did a little bit of research on it. I know that there's 2 planes. The only way you can tell the difference is by the number on the tail. And, yeah, so right here you guys can see we have the escort, that just brought the president in. This is actually a custom-made map by myself. It's not the best, but, we have the ambulance. We have all the Secret Service. Nobody's in their cars. Everybody somehow disappeared. I don't know. I'm not good at modding. I just thought that this would be appropriate. I got some fire trucks and to make sure everything's going okay. Firemen also disappeared. Got the military here to make sure that the runway and everything has been prepped and secure, which, by the way, it is. We have some jets in case we need them to leave. We have the entire airport to ourselves. Some SWAT here, some local PDs over there. So let's go ahead. Let's just take a look at the inside of the jet. By the way, we've got the CIA, or the Presidential Protection Squad is what I'm going to call them. I think it's the CIA. I'm not sure. So yeah, you can actually go inside this jet. Now, this is actually a very secret jet. There are things on this jet that nobody except for the United States government knows about, and the people who work this plane. So obviously there's not much that can be modeled in here besides a cockpit, because it's a very similar cockpit to the Boeing that this is modeled after. I don't know the exact model. I just, again, did very brief research on everything. So as you guys can see, we can walk right up. We have some unopenable doors. Now, we have some presidents here. Not going to name any of them, even though I know all of them. And now in here, you guys can see we have that door that we opened, that was open up here. This will actually take us up to the cockpit. We're not going to get into that right now, but over here is the little lounge area. You guys can see you could hang out here. We got Obama right there. We got Obama's family. Now we're actually going to do our best to get in the jet. I knew it. More Control 5 was going to crash, but that's good because More Control 5 is the reason as to why I couldn't just fully join and not get kicked out of it. It's a very weird bug with More Control 5. I'm just trying to figure it out. So this is the interior. This thing is absolutely so well detailed for the amount that you can actually use it for. Again, you can't really do much because it's such a secret vehicle. We're going to go ahead and we're actually just going to check behind us, make sure no planes are coming in. Alright, we're good. This would not be realistic. And now we're going to taxi out. We're going to go ahead and we're going to fly this plane. Let's go ahead. Let's move back a little bit. Oh, but before we do so, almost forgot. We have to close all doors. Yeah, that would not be good if we didn't close the doors. So let's go ahead. Let's close those. You guys can see. And this is the coolest thing. It is 100% animated right there. The engines, everything. It's just beautiful. So let's go ahead. Let's wait for that to close on up. And it's a little weird how it just goes in the plane, but there we go. Let's go ahead and let's taxi out. I'm very good at this when it's like this, so we're just going to do this. We're just going to taxi out a little fast here. We're going to be taking off on, I believe it's runway L12, which just is left 12. Let's go ahead. It's this first runway right here to our left. Yep, it's 12. It's L12. How did I know? Probably because I've been trying to make this video for a week now, and I've been prepping it and prepping it. Yeah, I found this a while ago. This whole airport, again, is blocked off. There are so many things that, honestly, I'm using the map editor mod, and I reached my maximum capacity of items that I could place down. That's how blocked off or removed things are from the map. Let's go ahead. Let's check our tail. Let's check our flaps. Okay, we're all good. And let's get ready for departure. United States Air Force One, ready for takeoff. And we're clear, let's go, let's just take off. This plane, again, is huge. It needs a lot of speed to take off, and since this is GTA, we don't need that much. We do have working dials. If you look right there, you can see to the left, our speed is going up, and in a moment, as soon as we take off and we rotate, our altitude climber will start to move. We're going to take off pretty steep here so that we climb fast, because regularly Air Force One will take off on a steep takeoff angle to avoid being shot down in any way, shape, or form. And let's go ahead and let's just turn. Our gears are already up. Let's go ahead, let's just give you guys a nice flyby of Los Santos, or Los Angeles, or the United States, whatever you guys want to call it for this video. I love this mod so much. This is actually my LSPDFR mod pack that I'm using right now. I have LSPDFR in here and a bunch of other mods and such. That's why the Suburbans and everything were like all modded. They were undercover vehicles that weren't like the normal vehicles. They weren't the normal police vehicles, let's put it that way. There are a lot of mods in here to make this thing more realistic. I hear another jet. Okay. Oh no, that's just us. We're not going to be landing in any other air. Oh look, there goes Air Force 2. We're not going to be landing in any other airport except for Los Santos, because it's the only airport that can actually support the jet. And yeah, this is also an add-on. If you guys are planning on replacing it, it's not replaceable. You cannot replace anything in the game. It has to be added on. It's its own DLC in a sense, because you do have to do a little bit of DLC list changing. It's not that hard, believe me. It took me, no joke, 30 seconds to install this mod, but a week to record the video for it. Let's go ahead, let's get some flybys right now of our turnaround. This plane, I cannot get enough of it. It is so well detailed. You guys can see on the tail it says 2,800, or excuse me, 28,000. That's not 100. 100 would be one less zero. This, I wish I could fly on Air Force One in real life. Like, this is just a plane that is so cool that I really wish, and that's a very steep turn, that I wish was like a real thing. Now, I suck at landing, so we're going to have to fly like this. We're going to take a non-legit route to land by going into third person, going down on a steep angle like this. I'm noticing some frame rate drop from the quick load, so I'm just going to slow down real quick. Yeah, I did some benchmarking with the mods that I'm using right now installed. I got on average around 60 FPS until things started loading fast with the world editor map. So you guys are going to notice a quick frame rate drop, gear down, and that's just it. It'll get back to normal as soon as we approach the airport at a certain distance, which is right about here. We're not lying. This is not gonna. We're not gonna land well. This is not gonna work. We're not even gonna hit the runway. We're gonna end up like hitting the floor or the grass. We're gonna come in sideways, and now we're gonna hit the brakes. We're gonna do a landing. Come on. Bottom down. Top down. That was a beautiful landing, actually. That was one of the better ones. I tried to do like cinematic shots of this plane landing. It just didn't work out well. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to taxi on over to our little spot. Now this plane is too big to actually make this turn, so I'm just going to cut across real quick right here. Plus we have a jet coming up behind us because nobody can wait. We're supposed to have the whole airport to ourselves, but we really don't. Ladies and gentlemen, again, if you guys want to download this mod for yourself, feel free to. If you guys want to know how I made this, little custom map for it, let me know. I'll make a tutorial on how you can do it, because it's not that hard. You just really need the map editor mod, and you could do this. And yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, again, download link will be down below. Do not forget, if you did enjoy today's video, to hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't enjoy it, hit the dislike button. If you're new here, subscribe for more. Air Force 2 coming in for a landing. That's all I have for you guys today. If you guys want to see more mod reviews, let me know. I actually have a few in mind, and they're quite visible right now. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a wonderful day and stay unique.